first year me.
Dear first year me.
Dear first year me.
Dear first year me.
Hello first year me.
OMG, you're totes a teacher.
Hello teachers of the future. I am from the past, a distant land of blackboards and chalk dust, overhead projectors and phones with cables.
Congratulations on your new job, your new career, a teacher at the Mountbatten School.
From your to-do list, note what the priority is and complete it, and then exhale.
It's really important to keep your desk as tidy as possible. So at the beginning of the year, work out a good paper filing system, or realise that not every single lesson needs 100 sheets of paper to make it a good lesson.
I would say stop reinventing the wheel all the time. Talk to your colleagues more and share resources and get a bit smarter about using your time.
Realise now that you cannot expect everything to be perfect. Compromise is a really important word. Compromise is a happy, healthy medium between stress and relaxation that should become the norm over the first few years.
Remember, they are just kids. You're an adult. If they're naughty, call their parents. It really does work. Tell your classes they are the best. Make them feel special and they will come on side of you.
Don't worry if you feel like you don't know anything about anything. There are plenty of people to ask and plenty of places to look for ideas and inspiration.
Don't shout all the time. You don't need to shout all the time. You're enthusiastic, yes, it's a great job to have, but you don't need to shout at everybody all of the time. Just enjoy the job and slow down a bit.
Remember what your lecturer said, don't smile in the first 6 weeks. Utter rubbish. Let them know you're human, that you're interested in them and that you're genuine. If you feel rough, tell them. If you feel ridiculously happy, let them see it. Young people like someone who is open and honest with them, someone who clearly enjoys being with them in lessons.
Make time for yourself and ask for help when you need it. Just know that perfection comes over time, not overnight. You're working towards a long-term goal, so take baby steps. Stand your ground with your classes, they will thank you in the end.
Remember to keep things in perspective. Teaching is a job that expands to fill the time you allocate to it. Write lists. It's really fun to tick things off. Prioritise. Is it really important that all of your folders have matching labels? That can wait till third year.
Stop comparing yourself to other people and how they're getting on. You're going at your own pace and you need to focus on yourself. Also, please make sure you ask for help when you need it. Admitting you're struggling with a class does not make you a bad teacher.
Really, don't worry. That lesson wasn't as bad as you think it was. That feeling of not knowing all the answers will never really go away, but that's the great thing about the job. You keep on learning.
You are most likely to pick up bugs and all sorts of things during the first half term before you have built up the immunity that most teachers develop over a period of years. I'm immune to everything now.
You will soon be standing in front of the classroom door for the very first time. Before you enter, pause for a moment. Maybe recall one of your own teachers staring poetically out of the window.
If you have a difficult student, it doesn't mean you're a really bad teacher. Do not wait until March to ask for help with that.
Everything is going to be okay. Things may seem tough right now, and at times you may feel like you want to give up, but please don't. Just know that you will make a great teacher.
Caring for yourself is so important. So if you want to go to the gym, go. If you want to go for a run, then go for a run, and always catch up with your friends. Your life is to be enjoyed too, so giggle and then you'll feel better.
Tell your classes they are the best. Make them feel special and they will come on side of you.
Have lots of fun because your colleagues are your best friends at school and it's a great job, so just enjoy it a bit.
Get out and about. Look at what's going on in other subject areas and get to know other staff.
Be brave, step into the crowd. Just talk to youngsters as the human beings that they are and the vibrant learners that they want to be.
You don't have to work all weekend. Don't do it.
Your most important role will not be as a subject teacher, but as a form tutor. It's a long-term project spread over 5 years, but getting to know those young people and their parents during that time will be the most rewarding part of your job. You have such a positive influence on how they approach every day in school, and seeing them at the prom and on results day is incredible.
Ask questions. Admit what you find difficult. Share problems. None of these things are signs of weakness.
There is no fixed answer, and you will never ever be finished. You should maintain the highest of standards and expectations of yourself and students. They can do it and you can do it.
But when there is not an answer to be found, ask. Ask and ask again. Why, when you were 2 years old, you would stumble and need plasters to mend permanently grazed knees. Ask. Someone will have an answer. Nobody will have the answer. Everyone will recall the ghostly familiar sting of their own sticking plasters and be ready with a reassuring, supportive guiding word.
Your students need you there in front of the class. They truly appreciate all that you do for them, even if they don't show it all the time.
Always, always, always follow through what you say you're going to do. Students will remember half the stuff you did try to tell them, but they'll remember everything you said you were going to do, but didn't.
It's never as bad as it may seem. Somehow the stuff that needs to get done will get done. And surround yourself with positive people.
When they come into the classroom, remember that they're bringing baggage with them, and not the kind that you'll ask them to tuck under tables.
Don't forget to laugh.
Most importantly, embrace and evangelise about sartorial elegance. It's really important.
Find precious seconds to contemplate. Trust your own brain above technology. And finally, remember, often your students will seem cleverer and wiser than you. Often they will not. Accept both with good grace and humour.
Time will fly, and before you'll know it, you'll be writing one of these letters yourself.
I'd also like to say you chose the right job. Over the next few years, everyone you know who isn't a teacher will ask themselves, and you, what's the point of what I do? But you will never ask that question. You might say it's too hard, you might say I wish I had more money, but you'll never say why do I bother? Oh, and get a haircut.
Teaching is incredibly tough, but so rewarding.
It's a brilliant job, you'll absolutely love it.
Teaching is the best job in the world.
Enjoy it. It is the best job in the world.